Alright, in today's video we're going to take a look at how to change a switch on the steering column of this Dodge Ram 2500. A lot of the other Dodge Rams are going to have a similar button. This switch is for the cruise control, which I ordered directly from Dodge. I found a few places that were pretty cheap, but Dodge ended up only being about $5 more than a used part. With free shipping, so I went ahead and got the brand new one. So let's take a closer look at the part we're going to swap out today. Alright, so here is the package and the actual part. It's actually the control power button and set button for the cruise control. It's located on the steering wheel. I noticed that it started to go out by being difficult to turn on, and it got to the point that I actually had to almost pound on this on-off button to get it to work. I had thought that the entire steering wheel would have to come off, and I was a little scared of the airbags underneath exploding in my face. But after looking at it, it looks like there's one set screw and a plug, and that's going to be all there is to it. So I'm going to take a closer look now at the switch on the steering wheel, and then we'll get started. Right here you can see the actual switch as it's located on the steering wheel. It's going to be a kind of a pickle to get the camera in there where you can see what's going on, but there does appear to be a screw opening here. I may tilt this wheel just a little bit to get to it. I'm going to peek in there and see if that's an Allen screw, Torx screw, or perhaps a Phillips screw, and then we'll start by undoing that. But I have a feeling that this kind of fake leather cover on the steering wheel is going to have to be removed somehow too, but we'll take it one step at a time. Okay, the set screw does appear to be an Allen type screw. I have a T-handle driver. It's 3/32 of a small size. Hopefully I'm on the screw. Oop. And not just spinning in there, but well, I'll tell you what, I already see the switch loosening up nicely. We might get lucky on this and not have to take the cover off. Alright, the screw been removed. Oh, that's what I like to see, right? Now the only thing is, can we get to the plug? And of course we can't. So this is going to take a little more work than what I thought. There also appears to be screw in here. I'm wondering if that's going to have to come out or if this cover will come off by itself. I'm going to remove the switch on the other side just so I can see in there and get a better look. Okay, now I have both switches removed, and there is a Torx, and incidentally these are not Allen, these are Torx screws, but I was able to get them out with the Allen wrenches. There's a couple more larger Torx screws, so I'm going to go back, make a tool run to the garage and get the right Torx bit, and I'm going to remove those two, and hopefully this center section will lift away. It's still on there pretty securely. And then we'll replace that plug and put it all back together. Well, as luck would have it, it's always that size that's kind of odd, but I do have it. Okay, hopefully this will lift. carefully move this out of the way because I gotta tell you, I am still quite scared of that airbag. But all right, now we have exposed the plugs. Let me see, can you see that? So you can see it on the other side. This side looks just about the same. But I believe I'm gonna relocate the camera just to give you a better view. All right, so I think you can get a better view from this standpoint. Here is the broken switch. It looks like it's just got a little release tab that I'm gonna push on. If you can see that right there. I'm gonna push that down and see if it pulls out. And it does. And there we go. One hopefully defunct part. Should have paid a little bit better attention, but it looks like it's pretty easy. We're gonna plug it back in the new one now till it clicks. Maybe you heard that click. So now we're just going to reinstall everything very carefully. Make sure that our wires on both sides don't get crimped. So make sure we don't cross thread anything. Since I did use a ratchet to get it off, I'm just going to tighten them a little bit. Not too much. All right. Okay. They're set back in. Now we'll do the hard side first. What I'm hoping for is that I'm going to get lucky. Now it's going to thread into the switch on the first go. Alright, and that appears to be pretty tight. Now, we are screwing into plastic, so be mindful of how tight you're tightening them. This one seems to be self-tapping, so it's a little bit harder to screw in. That one still feels a little bit loose. Alright. Alright, they're both in there pretty tight. Horn works too. That's a good sign. And other than a test ride, this job is already done. So I can't wait to have cruise control back. Can't tell you how much I've missed that. But let's go give it a test run and see what we got. Alright, back from our test drive. So there we go. Everything's working like it should. So hopefully this video helps you out if you're having problems with your switch going out. You saw both of them getting taken loose, or maybe you just need to get into your steering wheel to change out the airbag or something. We took that out too, so hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, I appreciate a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, or leave any comments or questions that you have below. And goes a long way to help me out and increase the likelihood that people will find my video. And if you have a question, maybe I'll be able to help you if there was something that wasn't quite clear. But thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the internet next time. Bye.